wave. And I'm so excited to share it with you today. So first, what we're going to do is separate my beautiful model's hair into two sections. So you can either use a comb or you can actually just use your fingers, or I like to, since I have them handy, just use a clip. Sectioned her into two sections. What I'm going to do now is spray some heat protectant on the first section I'm going to be working in. It's so important to use a heat protectant before you use any hot tools. So I don't know how many of you have used a heat protectant before and you're spraying and everything's great until you get to using your hot tool and suddenly it is not getting off and it's kind of sticking to it, which can cause bends in the hair, burns, damage, kind of the opposite of what you were wanting to do. So this is a great product to be able to use so that you are getting that beautiful style with that longevity that you like. And always make sure that you're spraying, especially when you're spraying yourself, that you're spraying away from your face, because the last thing you want to do is get a face full of hairspray, am I right? So we're going to leave this section alone and we're going to wait until we actually start curling that side. So now that we've sprayed everything here, what I'm going to do is comb it through and then section out for the curls. We've combed everything through. What I'm going to do is section it out for the curls. So ideally, we want the curls to kind of follow the flow of the face. This is going to really make your cheekbones stand out, give you that nice defined jaw. It's kind of giving that facelift without actually having to do it. So if you're anything like me, that is awesome. Okay, so what I like to do is kind of take where the eye is above the ear. So kind of this section right here, this little triangle. And this section we're actually going to curl towards the face. This is going to give us that nice defined look underneath. Everything else is going to go away from the face. So we're going to take all this and pin it away. Now what we're going to do is curl towards the face. So I'm using a spring iron. There are multiple different irons you can use, really whatever is most comfortable for you or what you already have. And I'll do another tutorial about using a flat iron to create waves as well. So to make the curls go towards the face, you want to have the clamp on top, and this is going to curl towards the face, keeping that tail nice. So you're kind of creating this nice little coil, and you want to leave this little part of the end out, and then you're going to rotate out, and then holding up here, you're going to just pull out. So you get this nice little pull at the end. So then everything else we're going to go away from the face. So I'm going to show just this first top part here. So this is going to kind of complete our face framing. And I do like to take sort of bigger sections. I don't like to take tiny sections because that's not really the look I'm going for with waves. So for this one, I'm just going to take this, and again, this is going to go away from the face versus this one, which went towards the face. So for this one going away from the face, I'm going to over direct it just a little bit forward because I want to kind of create a little bit of a bend around where the face is. So for this one, the one away from towards the face, we had the clamp on top. Away from the face, clamp is going to be on the bottom. I'm also using quite a big barrel too. I like using bigger barrels for my waves just because I feel like it gives a looser effect, especially for like a beachy look. So, especially because my doll head has very one length hair, don't be afraid to uncoil as you go if you need to. So I've uncoiled and now I'm going to just pull that last little part out. So as you can see, it kind of creates that nice little wave, framing the face how we want. So I'm going to curl the rest of the section and speed it up so we can get through it. Not going to touch it. We're going to let it cool. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is that they brush out their curls too quickly. So one of the ways that we can mold and sculpt the hair and change the shape of the hair is, yes, with chemical processes, but heat is also a big way to actually break bonds and then reset them as they cool. So, since we used heat styling, we are reshaping the hair. So, it kind of goes hand in hand that we would need to let the hair cool to really set in that shape. So, while they're cooling, I do want to bring up one little tip that I think will help, especially for those of you who have very fine hair that tend to not want to hold curl. My biggest tip for that is going to be how you prep your hair. So doing a simple shampoo, condition, and blow dry your hair and then put these dry products in is not going to give you a strong enough foundation to be able to hold those curls. So one thing that I can't emphasize enough is using mousse. What mousse is going to do is actually set that foundation for you to be able to give your hair a little bit more grip and memory. So what I'll do with this is I will just finger comb it out and just shake it. And what this is doing is it's kind of creating smaller curls, smaller waves, making it a little bit more chaotic, which is going to give it that more beachy look. And if you notice, I'm not combing down, I'm combing out. By combing out, what I'm doing is I'm keeping that volume and I'm not pulling the curl down. You can even take individual pieces and twist them to give a little bit more definition, which I will do with a little product as well. So you can see that it's really giving that nice shape to her face and giving that beautiful texture, and it's so easy to recreate. So I'm just going to add a couple drops of the moisturizing oil, and now I'm going to spray the shaping spray into my hand. Mix them together. And this is going to help give me that piecey look that I want, that very beachy look, while still keeping that beautiful curl that we want. frames the face so nicely. And here's where I can take, if I want, I can take some pieces, twirl them, kind of break it up. This is where you can really be the artist and decide where you want this, where you want it to be piecier, where you want it to be smoother. It's all up to you, which is the fun of doing hair, right? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your patronage to my brand new education platform. I'm so excited for all the videos that I'm going to be posting and sharing with you. And please feel free at any point to message me if there's something that you specifically want to learn about. I am here for you. So I can't thank you enough. And I'm going to link all the products that I used and message it to all of you so that you can recreate it at home using the exact same products. And if you do happen to do this on yourself, I would love for you to post it on Instagram and tag me in it at @forloveandhair. That way I can see it and I can share your work. So thank you again.